you? Fill us in, because we haven't heard from you for a little while, so what have you been doing?
Well, we have a new album coming out, and I think it's here April 30th. So I've been doing a promo tour, and I do a world tour of over 120 shows.
Oh my God.
Before Christmas.
Yeah. And what is it about, you say that your husband, Mark, is a very lucky man because he actually lives with 5 women. Can you take us through what you mean by that?
Well, this album, yes, I can know. This album, I'm with 5 other women, their personas, and I think husband's being very open-minded about it. Don't feel sorry for him because he wants a date with his woman.
So these are all you? This is you portraying 5 different characters?
They all have stories.
Oh, yeah.
Correct. And so they have online journals, and they'll last till December, and they have their own wardrobes, of course.
Oh, that's a good thing.
And their own songs.
So what's behind the 5 then? They're 5 totally different personalities, aren't they?
Well, I am having a bit of a war with the right-wing Christian institution in America.
Right.
And being a minister's daughter, I was thinking, what is the thing that they would most abhor? And that would be, of course, they believe in the authority male god. So I said, let's bring in the mother god. So, of course, I went to ancient Greek mythology and based my women around those character types.
Right. And which one is your character? Which one of them is?
Well, yes, the musician in me holds Denver because she's the mother creator. But sometimes I feel closer to the other girl, depending on what mood, of course, you're in.
That's a great, yeah. It's rather that mood, though, isn't it? It's for me. It's What do you want to be a bit horny as well?
That's right.
Yeah.
That works well.
And you're on the front cover of the album in these 5 different characters, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So how much makeup do you have to use?
Loads.
Loads, yeah.
Loads with everything, yeah.
But you're quite open in your songwriting, Tori. I mean, you don't you sing about kind of frivolous, girly topics. You really address some very traumatic issues in your songs that have happened to you, particularly one where horrendously you were raped. Is that therapeutic? Do you use that as something to sort of, get things off your chest, as it were, in your music?
Well, it seems to me the only way that you can really combat destruction is through creation. And I don't feel that staying in a victim space as a woman takes you anywhere to a good place. So I've had to push myself to using events that happen in a creative way. And it does transmute them. It turns them around so that you don't feel, why has this happened? Things happen to all of us, and you can choose how you respond to it.
So you can deal with it. Yeah.
Well, I've had therapy, and it's a bit different. I mean, it's my creative form of to take situations and not just let them become a dramatization in my life, but to become art.
Now, your dad had a big role in your background because he actually discovered a kind of a child prodigy, really, at the age of 3 with you on piano. Was it as young as that he discovered your talent?
Mom says I was playing at 2 1/2, and I don't really remember, if I'm honest with you. My sister was learning music, and so I would crawl up and play everything that I heard. And so I was at the Peabody Conservatory when I was 5.
Really?
But I wanted to be a female composer, and they didn't have a female composer kind of paradigm. So they said, well, you need to be a concert pianist. And I said, but I want to compose. And they said, well, no.
No. But you also see as a bit of an eccentric. Like, do you like that, or do you cultivate that kind of image?
I think one of the best things I ever did was play kooky for the British.
Play kooky. That's the American for eccentric. Kooky. Are you, though, really? You just ham it up a little bit.
Well, you know what it is? I think that sometimes, if we're honest, in the beginning, Little Earthquakes was rejected. And they wanted to take all the pianos off and put guitars on it. And this was a time when there were no female acoustic singer-songwriters at the time. The piano, they said, that died years ago if you're not going electronic. And so I had to stand up to these powerful forces. And it seemed to me that if I were going to carve my way out, then I needed a sense of humor. And that's what it was.
Well, Tori, it's been lovely to talk to you. I know you're going to come back and sing for us at the end of the show. The album is out, am I right, on the 30th of April?
Yes.
So good luck with that. But for the time being, ladies and gentlemen, please thank Tori Amos.
Thank you.
Cheating on your partner, what would you let them get up to before suspecting they were up to no good? And we're in for a ride and a half with those bearded chefs, the hairy bikers. That's soon.